So we're just gonna go over the fight against Piccolo. So basically, Christian would absolutely fight Piccolo and absolutely body him because there's no real point. When Piccolo turns down, Christian says, "Nice try," and creates a Blutz waves and yeets it in the air and says, "Burst open and mix." And then he throws something at Kakarot's face, saying, "Block your eyes." And Goku agrees, and then he's like, "Dunno, dunno, 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 dunno." He turns into a mastered great ape. Then he's ran at, and he's like, "Shoot!" So then Piccolo tries to attack him, and immediately Christian would grab his leg, he'd grab his shoulder, and then body slam him into the ground. And then he'd throw Piccolo in the air, and then he'd create a mouth beam exploding on Piccolo's face, sending him back. Then he'd jump up and slap Piccolo down, and then knee him in the back, then just keep on slamming Piccolo down, 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 down. And then he'd grab Piccolo's face, slamming him to the ground, and then creates a mouth beam, hitting Piccolo in the face, not killing, but really damaging him. Like, so much that I think he would have died if he wasn't Piccolo. And then he'd say, "Oh, let's go!" So he'd be pretty fine, and Christian would be the world martial arts champion, and he'd be participating every 2 years so no one steals his title, and he'd just be bodying. So Goku would marry Chi-Chi, get Gohan. She would of course want him to learn. And now moving on to the Kame House meeting. Christian's already there training with Master Roshi. And let's go over hypothetical power scaring. Christian has power level of 5,000, Goku's at mere 4,000, and yeah. Goku would be pretty strong. So now moving on to the Raditz attack. Raditz would immediately run, say, "Now Kakarot, listen to your big brother." And Kakarot would say, "Oh yeah, Kame." And Raditz would say, "Double Sunday." And Goku would say, "Ah, me." And then they'd clash. Now Goku would pretty much destroy Raditz's attack, erasing Raditz from existence. But Goku holds back on the attack so it doesn't actually kill Raditz. So Raditz gets to survive in this timeline. Woohoo! So immediately Christian, Raditz, and Goku would go and prepare to train to fight the Saiyans. Because Raditz didn't even like Vegeta and Nappa. They just threatened to kill him every single time if they didn't do what he said. If he didn't do what they say. So they just train, the three of them. Actually, it would be Gohan, Piccolo, Christian, Raditz, and Goku. So they'd all go into a gravity room that Bulma creates, and their powers are humongous. Gohan is probably the weakest. He has a power level of 8,000. 8,000! Now that is a giant increase from gravity training for a year. Now Piccolo's would be about 15,000. Raditz's would be about 17,000. Christian's would be about 22,000. Goku would be about 22,000 as well. They'd all have high power levels. So Goku having mastered over his great ape, so does Raditz, and so does Gohan. They all have mastery over great ape because they needed to train with it. So basically, Goku and Christian's power level would be about 200,000. 200,000. Actually, not 22,000. 222,000 when they go into great ape because it's a 10 times multiplier. So yeah. So when the Saiyans arrive, everyone is shocked, especially Nappa and Vegeta. Vegeta and Nappa are shocked at Raditz's power level. Nappa would say that the scouter is broken and run at Raditz, about to kill him, but then Raditz just says, "Good luck," and then he says, "Shining Friday," and puts a blast to Nappa, sending him back, straight towards Vegeta. And he's like, "Ha, I've gotten way stronger, Vegeta." And then immediately Christian would say, "I got Vegeta." So then Goku and Raditz would just body Vegeta. Would body Nappa, with Piccolo and Krillin. Piccolo and Gohan actually joining in. The Earthlings aren't as strong. The Earthlings are all about 5,000, a power level of 5,000 each. They're about a power level of 5,000 each. So yeah. I'll be right back.